What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about this brand new camping axe that I just purchased from Council Tools. This is made in America. I did so much research because this is my first time buying an axe, well, a quality axe. Usually I just have a cheap one that was passed down to me, but this is the first time actually going out and doing the research, looking for good brands that are all handmade, not factory made, good steel, good handle. And I just want something like a one and done purchase so I don't ever have to buy another axe again. If I just keep taking good care of it, keep it sharp, it should last me a lifetime. So as of lately, I've been getting into bushcrafting and survival as a hobby. So when I mean that, I mean like learning how to build your own shelter, learning how to make your own fire, hunt for food with just very minimal items. I think it's good to learn these things. Being a city boy for the majority of my life, my dad was living in the country, born and raised in the country, so he's taught me some things. He's been in the Army for 20 years, so they learned like basic survival skills. And he showed me a few of those things. I did, Boy Scouts as a younger kid, but really I never really got involved too much on learning survival skills and bushcrafting. And one thing that I really made sure I wanted to get, if I'm going to be doing this long term, is a good quality axe. Now, I'm not talking a long, huge splitting wood axe, but more like a mid-sized camp axe, something more like a hatchet, something where I could cut small limbs and medium limbs, something I could bushcraft with and carve and make hair feathers, wood feathers. And there's so many different axes out there to choose from. So I had to really dig deep and research a good quality axe, because I'd rather spend the money on a good quality axe than buy a cheap one made in China and it breaks on me after a few swings, or the head starts to get loose on the handle. I want something I could trust. And all my research led down to this one company. Now, there was a couple other competitors, but they were a little bit more higher up on the price range, but they were very good companies. So some good companies out there for a good quality axe is Granfers Brook, and there's also Holtzbrook. And the one I went with, actually, I think those are made in Sweden or something like that. You can correct me if I'm wrong. I went with a made in America axe, which is there pretty much on par with those brands. And I went with Council Tools. It took me a lot of research to find out about these guys. And I'm quite impressed with some of the videos that I saw on this. This is my first time opening this, by the way. So we're going to take a look at this together, do some first impressions on this. And pretty much I went with a 16-inch handle camp axe. And this is exactly what I was looking for. Here it is. So it's like a mid-size hatchet almost. And this is the bearded style. Just brand new, I haven't opened it yet. So there it is. And I mean, wow, that thing is very sharp right out the box. So some of the specs real quick. They use 5160 steel. It's a 16-inch curved premium hickory handle, 26-ounce head weight, 25 to 28 degree flat grind bit bevels, 4-bit length. It's a hardened pole, has a 90-degree spine, bearded blade, and it also comes with a welted leather mask. Each one of these are handmade. So that's good to know that what you're getting is handmade. And hopefully the people making these take pride in their work. And I don't know too much about axes, but I know one thing to look for in a good axe is the grain. So if you look at the grain here, the more vertical the grain, the more stronger the handle is, and the more that you can tell it's good quality. So if these grains are running vertical, that's how you know it's pretty good. So if you look at it here, it's pretty close to vertical. It's just slightly off the vertical line, which is really fair. It's not super duper straight, but it doesn't have to be. It could be slightly off vertical, slightly at an angle and still be good and still be strong. You don't want your grain going this way. You want your grain leaning more like this. So if you look at the grain here, that's exactly what we're looking for. But more importantly, if you follow the grain, it should run up along your handle, and that grain should follow all the way up to your eye. And you just look at the quality of the blade, very symmetrical. Very symmetrical, has a thin entrance here, and then it widens up a little bit here. This is like almost like a tomahawk style blade. I like the bearded look. I like that you could choke up on it and do more smaller work with that. It has a slight curve here, so you can really get good purchase on it, and it feels nice when you slide it up. It kind of stops right there because it has a nice widened base, nice widened hand swell. Also out the box, it comes with a premium leather cover. This thing feels like it's really well made. I really love the color on it as well. So if you're wondering how much this costs, full price off their website is around $190, but you can find it cheaper on other websites online. You just have to do some digging and do some research. Amazon also sells these off their website, and they are legit. Now you can get this for $140. So original price, like I said, is $190. You can get it for $140 right now on Amazon, and I guarantee you it is 100% legit. So guys, there you have it. This is my 16-inch camp axe bearded blade from Council Tools. I feel like this is gonna go a long way. This is a good investment. I think every man should have a good axe or hatchet in their arsenal. So I'm really looking forward to using this right here. So anyways, thanks for tuning in. Take care and God bless.